Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nur Shazima binti Abu and my matrix number is 203023.
Hi, my name is Norusna Bitinozin. My metric number 202271.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Liana Azwanis binti Abdul Hafiz. So my metric number is 203199.
According to Dr. Ruzita Jamaluddin, Head Department of Psychiatrist of Hospital Tuanku Fauzia, mental illness are the second highest disease in the Malaysia after heart disease. Today, we are going to talk about the effect of mental illness. We are going to share with you that mostly comes from our thoughts as human development students from Faculty of Human Ecology. Okay, our presentation will be divided into three sections, which are the introduction, the effect of mental illness, and the conclusion, as well as the awareness of the mental illness issues. Do you know what is mental illness? Mental illness are health conditions involving changes in emotion, thinking, or behavior. Mental illness are associated with distress and problems functioning in social, work, or family activities. So, let's take a look about the several effects of mental illness. Firstly, a person with mental illness will get involved with violence. This is because of traumatic life events which are incident cause physical, emotional, spiritual or psychology harm. For example, Isabella Guzman case that happened in 2013 but viral in 2020 because of her sweet face but psycho. She was schizophrenia because involved in parents divorce. She stabbed her mother 151 times. Okay, what is schizophrenia? Schizophrenia is a long-term mental disorder that may break down in next. Someone who involves mental illness will express the emotion to public. They show their feeling to people such as anger, unsatisfied to something, and bully. So people are afraid to be close with them. What they want is attention from parents or people. This type of mental illness is bipolar disorder, also called maniac disorder. This also can cause extreme mood swing. Then bipolar disorder is lifelong condition but still can treat with medicine and psychotherapy. Okay, next, Husna.
Thank you to Shazima. That's a great presentation. Second, the effect that I would like to highlight is a person with mental illness will be ignored by the surrounding. Why those things can happen? It is because of her or him with weird attitudes such as talking by himself or herself. They might have their own hallucination or imagination. So people think they are crazy and scared to make a friends. For example, Isabella Guzman case that's mentioned by Shazima just now. She claimed that she listened this little voice to kill her mother. This station refer where Isabella could not distinguish hallucination from a real life. Next, the reason being ignored by the surrounding is self-isolation. What means of is self-isolation? Self-isolation is the act of separate oneself from others, such as person with mental illness, insecure and not confident to expose themselves. Hence, there is more like to be alone. The example can be seen by self-isolation. The person who had infected by COVID-19 will isolate themselves. It is because of mentality, people assume that patient always bring a virus, even though the patient is recovered. Third, the effect mental illness is leading to depression can make from socio-economic problems. Socio-economic problems defined from financial burdens such as debt and the rising cost of living. In this situation, people make a job more than one and more than 8 hours per day. For example, the pandemic's disproportionate economic tools made many companies close their business, such as 10 businesses in Malaysia that are shutting down. One of them is LPH bookstore. Social economic problem will turn to lose a job. It is because stress bring the it is because stress bring them to not giving 100% commitment and fail to finish a task make a reason for company kick out them from a job. For example, on April and May 2020, the Board of Consular of Malaysia received high a number of calls about being stressed because loss of income during this MCO. Next point, I will pass to Liana.
So, thank you, Usta, for giving such a great point. Last but not least, a person with a mental illness might committing suicide. Pressure of the community are the main cause of mental illness that can lead to suicide. These things can happen at any time and anywhere. For instance, as Logamitra, cases that happened in 2020 where he committed suicide due to pressure at school. Uh, his family claimed that he had suffered from some form of depression after being allegedly targeted by the certain teacher at school. Next, a person with a mental illness that committing suicide usually think that uh, they are not worth to live. This happen when they have committed with a something to something with a great consequence, such as cannot bear the debt, family problem, and etc. So based on the statistic of suicide in Malaysia 2020, 25% of suicide case are because of debt. 24% uh, of suicide case in Malaysia are because of family problem. 23 because of the household problem, and the rest of the percentage are because of love, drugs, social media, and etc. So let me end by saying that mental illness is not a laughing matter. Obviously, a person with a mental illness should get attention and care. Do not abandon them, and please refer to the specialist if parents or people surrounding cannot help. Sorry. For your information, in Malaysia, we have mental illness and support association, which called MIASA. So MIASA is a mental health advocacy and peers support NGO, which is based in Selangor. So the purpose of MIASA is to promote awareness on the importance of mental health, to address and clarify misconception on mental health issues and condition while simultaneously provide support for peers and caregiver through its various programs and support initiative. So you can find the website of Miasa and contact them through that website. So I think that's all from us. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.